Hi, I'm Ken with MortonGolfSales.com and our flagship golf shop, Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, and I am here to get groovy. No, not groovy. We're going to talk about grooves. We're going to talk about wedges, the top 5 wedges of 2023. We're going to count them down from the 5th bestseller to the #1 best-selling wedge, and we're going to talk about what makes them so good and why you need them in your bag. Stick around, we're going to jump right into it. Number 5 on our list of best-selling wedges of 2023 is the Callaway Jaws Raw Wedge. It is a beautiful wedge, and I'm going to have a little different spin on this particular one that we'll share here in a little bit. But what makes it really, really cool is these drilled out holes in the back. Number 1, that takes relief of weight down low and actually moves it higher up in the face, which gives it a little bit more boring trajectory. But the real tech is in the face. They've actually created a face that has all of this cool etching and milling in between grooves, and it's raw, meaning that it's not chromed, so it's going to be very, very rough. It's actually going to even oxidize and rust just a little bit, which, talking to a lot of players, gives it a much softer feel and actually a little bit more spin. This particular one is a limited edition one that Morton Golf Sales in Hagen Oaks has exclusively, with only about 25 other stores in the United States. Each one of these little buttons in the back is colored a specific way to help raise awareness for autism. And this particular wedge with those colors on it goes to a charity called Next for Autism. And again, great wedge, great cause, and a great reason why it's number 5 on our list of best wedges. Number 4 on our list is the TaylorMade Milled Grind 4 wedge. That's right, there's been 3 evolutions of this wedge. This is certainly the best of the bunch. The big distinction on this is the sole on the golf club. It's actually milled. So a normal wedge is cast. With the milling, they can actually get the bounce and the grind exactly how they want it on every single golf club. Like the Callaway, there's lots going on the face. There's milling lines in between the grooves. It's very rough. It's going to impart lots of spin, make those shots around the green. And that's a great reason why the Milled Grind 4 is number 4 on our list of best-selling wedges. Number 3 on the list is from a Cleveland golf club that is kind of renowned about being some of the best wedges in the business. It is the CBX Full Face Wedge. This is the best seller in their perimeter weighted wedges. And what makes it really unique, in addition to great perimeter weighting and great designs and tons of different bounces and shapes and all that kind of stuff, is the face. It is a full face groove design, meaning the grooves go all the way across, even out past the toe and really high on the golf club. Now, if you're like me, I use my wedges for all kinds of different shots. I open the face, I close the face, and a lot of times I'm hitting it in a spot on the golf club where there's no grooves. So they decided to put all grooves on all of the face and give you kind of full flexibility to hit every shot in your bag. It's a great idea. We're starting to see this in a lot of other wedge designs. Cleveland was one of the first, and they do it really, really well. It's a great reason why the CBX Full Face Wedge is number 3 on our list. Number 2 on our list is a lot like number 3. It's another Cleveland edition. Cleveland is renowned for being the best wedge in the business. Maybe save for number 1. But this new one, the new RTX 6, is their brand new evolution. It's their newest wedge in their marketplace. First of all, it comes in an array of different lofts and bounces from 46 all the way up to 64. Most of the lofts have, most of the time, 2, sometimes 3 different bounces. If you're playing really short grass, really heavy grass, there is a different wedge that you can play. A lot of their design they've done has been to move the center of gravity up in the face and out towards the toe on this particular one. But the face is really where all the cool technology is. If you look real close, you're gonna see really, really deep milling marks that go all the way across the face. Not only do you have these sharp grooves, you've got grooves within the grooves. And that's really what they call zip core technology. It really is going to create a shot that when it comes off the face, it's gonna come with extra spin, and that ball's gonna stop right there on the greens. And that's why the Cleveland RTX 6 is the number 2 best-selling wedge of 2023. The number 1 wedge of 2023, you probably guessed it. It's the Titleist Vokey SM9 wedge. It's been the best seller for many years. It's no different for 2023. Bob Vokey has been making wedges for Titleist for more than a couple decades, and they have put his name and brand on it, and it's kind of the go-to wedge that goes into golf here. They're now on the SM9 model, and you just might see some new SM10 in 2024. I'm just teasing. But the SM9 has been by far and away our best-selling wedge this year. It comes in 3 different finishes. It comes in the Tour Chrome, a brushed steel, which is kind of a raw finish, and then a black, all black with black paint fill, jet black finish that's really beautiful. We do really, really well with it. All the wedges are the same in design, it's just the finish that's different on that. The big thing with the SM9 versus the SM8 that they did is they moved the center of gravity more from the middle and more towards the toe. Most players, when they miss their shots on a wedge, it's out towards the toe. So if they're able to move that center of gravity, it's just gonna feel more solid and have more consistency with each and every shot that they have. Vokey makes a beautiful wedge, tons of grinds, tons of finishes, tons of different lofts. There's not a shot in your bag we can't fit you for in that. And it's really why the SM9 wedge by Bob Vokey and Titleist Golf is our #1 best-selling wedge of 2023. Early on, we talked about this groovy video we're making. It's all about throwing a ball out on the dance floor and watching it dance, watching it stop and zip right back down to you next to the pin. That's what these new wedges of 2023 really do. My favorite of the bunch, what I have in my bag, is a Cleveland CBX wedge. I love the perimeter weighting. It lets me hit it everywhere on the face. And the versatility of all of those grooves on the face really allow me to use it for every different shot in my bag. I love Cleveland products, but all 5 that we mentioned are excellent wedges. They'd make a good fit in your bag too. You can get all of these wedges online at our online storefront at mortongolfsales.com, or if you're local to Sacramento, you can visit our flagship shop at Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop here in Sacramento. If I didn't mention one of your favorite wedges of 2023, let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to hear what your favorite new wedge of the year is. If you'd like to see more of these lists, we are building one more for 2023. You can actually subscribe down below and hear more of our best sellers, and we hope to see you out on the link soon.